Good evening. Good evening and welcome back to Tiny Bunny. Everything looked dreamlike. Because even the clearing we ended up on I only saw in my dream. The fruit soared up in the treetops like some fantastical bird. The snowflakes floated up in a spiral. The moon painted the tree branches with silver. Alyssa gasped in amazement. I was also in awe. I tilted my head backwards as far as I could. What a sight.
Очень красиво.
It's so beautiful. I get lost, right? Wolfie. This is nothing. They don't have name except Alyssa? I can show you much more. If you want to. I wanted to see what the fox girl saw with her eyes in the same dark of her cape. No, I didn't feel weird about these masked kids. I feel weird for being the only one without a mask. I feel like I was naked in January winds.
Скажите, а зачем вам
Why do
маски?
you wear this mask? I was trembling, but I wasn't scared. My trembling wasn't caused by the cold. It originated from the peculiar anxious anticipation of something amazing. And why do you ask? I touched my cold
Но
cheek.
я без
I'm
маски.
not wearing one. I love human tales. Human tales? Human
Человеческие
fails.
дрязги.
I already told you. All the villagers wear masks. It's just you won't find anything human underneath them.
И даже я?
You me? You are so clumsy. Anton.
Такой рассеянный,
This is Semyon.
Антон.
This is so Semyon. We have found our glasses once already. We have already found you glasses once already.
И
And
шапку.
you head. And your real face. I looked at the mask the fox was holding out to me. The bunny mask that looked like a silver ingot under the moonlight. I was curious to see the world through its slits. I can just take. There's nothing more? I think we have to, right? What happens if time gets done? Okay, we take it. Suddenly finding a way through the float's melody, a thought came to me. The glasses they found were in Semyon's possession. My new acquaintance must have known what happened to him. Or even
А
worse.
куда подевался Семен? Что с ним стало?
And where did Semyon disappear to? What happened to him?
И с остальными
And the
детьми?
other children? The bee and the owl looked at each other. The wolf bowl called into the ball, and the fox lowered the pointy nose of her mask.
Тот, кого держали
The one
в клетке.
who was kept in cage.
Тот, кто
The one
режет
who cuts into little pieces raw.
Тот, кто
The one who
носит
hears the
кожаное
skin
лицо,
face took
забрал
them.
их. Умел бы я
If I
креститься,
knew how to cross
перекрестился бы.
myself, I would do it.
Хотите
So
сказать,
you're
это
saying
был
it was a
человек?
human?
Чем ты
Were
только
you even listening to
слушал?
us?
Разве
You
можно
can
назвать
you
такого,
can call
как
someone
он,
like him human?
человеком? Одно
There's just
слово.
one word for
Взрослый.
an adult.
В мире
It's easy to get lost in the
взрослых
adult world.
так легко потеряться.
Убийцы,
Killers, cruel animal trainers,
жестокие
cold parents.
дрессировщики и равнодушные родители.
And if
Лучше
you
об
don't
этом
want to
вовсе
get
не
sad,
думать,
better not to
чтобы
think
не
about
грустить.
them.
Не знаю, как вам,
I don't
а
know
мне
what about you, but I
печалиться
definitely
совсем
don't
не
want to be
хочется.
sad.
И я сегодня
Somehow I
какой-то
also not so. I'm
негрустный.
also not so sad today. I'm also not sad today.
Антон,
What about you,
а
Anton?
ты?
Anton, this is Semyon.
А?
Huh? I was lost in thought, staring at the pines, trying to pinpoint the location of the flute. I was sure that the person who played it was standing right behind the piney stockade. Someone tall going over the holes in the flute with their long fingers.
Так что,
What now? Are we gonna sit
сядем
and be
тосковать
sad or have
или
some fun?
займемся отдыхом?
Алиса хотела
I just want
что-то
to show me
показать.
something.
Давай
Let's
начнем
start with the
с
sweet
самой
stuff.
сладкой части программы.
Okay. The fox girl took out a handful of candy from her pocket and handed them to each of the kids. Cowers shuffled them. The smell of pineapple, cocoa, and melon waved through the air.
А,
The last three sugar-covered waffle candy others I put right into my mouth. Okay. My tongue was engulfing in spiciness. I feel like my body was covered in fur and small sparks were running along it. I chewed on a waffle and the chocolate gulped them down, enjoying the vivid taste.
Спасибо.
Thanks. My gratitude was barely audible because my lips were already touching the inside of the mask. I didn't even notice, so I put it against my face. The pepperoni shell was warm. The mask stuck to my skin, giving it a nice prickle. The kind when you dive into a hot bath after being outside in winter, when you lie there and poo from soapy water.
Говорила же!
See, I told you, this is yours.
Мое.
Mine?
Чего
What are
стоит?
you waiting for?
За нас
Buffalo won't have
веселиться
itself.
никто не будет.
The humidity keeps swelling in the fields like a hurricane. I couldn't wait to release the energy, to the heat that this enchanting music was filling. What is with Olya? We are such a terrible brother. Really, we have this little scared sister who has seen fall her mother on the floor because of some attack, and the dad is laughing and not there, I think. And I'm here out. But I want to help my little sister, damn it. The old jump and disappeared into the sky. I heard a laughter from somewhere above, and then she landed back, huffing and sighing.
Ты так можешь.
You can do it too. Give it a try. I followed suit. What? Why is this now? My feet tore off from the ground. I flew toward the stars like a rocket and screamed from happiness after seeing my friends down below. So, everything is now in color. So, if we put the mask on, we see happiness? The wind helped my fly. I felt like I was jumping on a huge trampoline. The stars looked like vivid sparkles that I could reach and lick up. The moon also got closer, then I plunged. I got scared that I break my legs for a moment, but my soul slid softly on the ground and I regained my balance.
С нами ты в безопасности.
Oh, look, it's orange. You are
И
safe with us,
все
and
твои
all your dreams
мечты
will come
станут
true.
явью. Я так
I'm
счастлива
so happy that I
наконец
finally
обрести
found you.
тебя. Зайчик.
Bunny. In the field of my love, I realized the most important thing, these four are not a threat. My real enemies, and I felt this was with every single hair on my mask where those who know nothing about magic. Humans from the village. I realized how alive my surroundings have become. Okay, I need to tell, Alisa gives us a candy. Are we high? Are we just totally high and our brains tries to connect us with the mask? I heard the dry grass on the snowman. My God, I saw faces of the trees and the stars. The trees were smoke and the stars were grimacing in fear. That's right, be scared. I will jump to you and I snapped my teeth and let out a jubilant laugh, jumping along with the fox. We flew higher than the tallest pines and stayed in the air. How? I swear that Alisa followed my rhythm. I knew that she was smiling, so I smiled too. And the flute just keeping on playing, carrying us higher and higher.
Эй,
Yeah, there's some
тебя что,
put a
заколдовали?
spell on here. Paulina. Did someone stand next to me? I thought, trying to unglue my chin from the desk. And now our voice missed. I must have been slightly sore, but the feeling was pleasant. The work class was running about for some reason, whispering and passing notes to each other. Their face looked like discolored masks to me, bleak and boring. I yawned, remembering the time I was soaring high above the forest with Alisa by my side, laughing and squeezing my hand. Perhaps no, probably it was all just a dream. Because I didn't walk back from the forest, just woke up in my bed a normal morning with tea and medicine. But what is with Olya? Still, I was hardly worried about trying to find a rational explanation for my night dance. That feeling of flight was much more important. There's another kid. Please don't be Olya. They all knowledge of how it feels to be hanging in the air above the treetops of majestic pines and baring my teeth at the moon.
Прости,
Sorry,
задумался.
I just got lost and thought.
Слышал уже про
Have you heard
Катю?
about Katya?
А?
Katya's missed. I glanced at the empty seat in front of me.
Катя пропала.
Katya went missing. Oh fuck. My sleepiness was gone in an instant. I found it in my
Как
suspicion.
пропала?
What do you mean?
Возьми
It
нож.
can't be. Katya Smirnova. Katya Smirnova, 12 years old, grade 6B, was last seen during the day on January 16th at the schoolyard. Everything features tall green eyes, light brown hair, lean build. She was dressed in a full hooded coat. Okay, with a strawberry thin scrunchie. If anybody wasn't for. Oh, god damn it. Katya smelled the police. True Collective 3. True Detective 3. Episode 4. Stomp your hose and way. Oh, we're rushing
Я
forward
сама
the
не
story.
поверила, но Лилия Павловна на работу не вышла.
I can't believe at first, but Lilia Pavlona didn't come to work today.
Контрольная
The test is
отменяется.
off. I remember her. She was both beautiful and mean. The first girl in our course whose body started maturing to the envy of all the other female students. The main source of gossip, a snake and a bitch. I continued screaming in my mouth, drawing straws of pines and two small figures flying between the treetops in the full moon. Shivers ran up to my shoulders, sneaking playfully under the hem of my shirt. Even though soaring through the sky feels there was still something evil waiting me down. The culprit was definitely still in the village. They were hiding something horrible under a mask of piousness.
А что ты рисуешь?
What are you drawing? Embarrassed, I covered the notebook as if there's something shameful about the figures about the
Да
forest.
ничего.
Nothing
Так,
really, just
дурака
fooling
валяю.
around. Pauline put their elbows on the desk. I had already forgotten how light and graceful she was, just like a violin. I wish I could jump around with us after stripping away her mask of fake mood identity. I smiled, imagining Paulina's skirt flapping in the wind, the stars spun all around us, her skin bewildered and whether it's all a dream. And myself telling her that it doesn't matter. Paulina's expression grew dark again.
Ужасно еще и
It
то,
also
что
tried
Катю
that I
не
found
жалеть
difficult to
сложно.
empathize with her.
Я правда ищу
I
в себе
tried so hard, but then I
сострадание,
remember all the
но
her
вспоминаю
nasty
ее
deeds
поступки
and
и...
Paulina shook her head.
Я
I'm a
чудовище,
monster,
да?
aren't I? No, I thought you were one of the most beautiful girls I ever met. I did not to say that out loud.
Плохо, наверное, что
It's not okay.
исчезновение анкеты
It's
расстроило
not okay
меня
that I
больше,
feel
чем
worse when
пропажа
I lost my questionnaire
одноклассницы.
than when she went missing. You lost your questionnaire. Alisa knows from Disneyland. You did have my number, so at the night you called me. How did you lose it?
Ты
You
потеряла
lost your
анкету?
questionnaire?
Да,
Yeah,
кто
somebody out
ты
there is
сейчас
reading all
читает
the
чужие
people's secrets
секреты?
now. Wrong car. Yes, the forest. I felt imagining the crooked branches turning notebook pages, touching the childish handwriting with their icy twigs.
надеюсь, ее
I
найдут.
hope the search goes well. I was unsure whether she spoke about Katya or her notebook. I want to ask about her, but then I noticed Paulina's intense stare directed at me.
Что?
What?
Ты будто
You have
изменился.
changed. I smoothed my hair flat, surprised.
Просто не выспался.
I just seem so asleep well tonight.
Сегодня ты точно
You are
какая-то
different
другая
melody today.
мелодия.
Some mysterious,
Очень
ancient
древняя,
tune.
таинственная.
I thought about the flute's melody, string between the bushy treetops.
Надеюсь, ты никому не
I hope you
рассказал
haven't
про
told
наш
anyone about our
вчерашний
shit
разговор.
yesterday. Yeah,
Что ты?
of course not. She nodded as if acknowledging that she fully trusts me. I was unsure. Whatever, I merit such trust. Her hair cascaded down around her shoulders. The smell was so wonderful that it sent me flying toward the glowing stars of my inner cosmos without any magic. Dude, you have terrible parents, your sister is scared, and people are missing. Stop thinking about fucking Paulina. At the moment, I feel Biasha piercing stare. He was clearly watching us. I took my glasses off so I wouldn't be able to see his nasty smirk. Yeah, a picture of Romka's knife gleaming before my mind's eye. My palms become sweaty.
Опять уснул?
Did you fall asleep again?
Полина,
Paulina. Tell her, a voice in my head whispered to and to help with the consequences.
кажется, Ромка на тебя глаз положил.
I think Romka has his eyes on you.
Думаешь,
You
я
think
не
I don't know?
знаю?
Откуда?
But how?
Считай, это
Let's say
моя
it's my intuition.
интуиция.
I think that's kind of obvious.
Только вот
But I don't care
Пятифанов
about
мне
Piotr
безразличен.
Fanov at all. Piotr. That wonderful news made me more confident.
Мне кажется, ему не хватит
I think he
мозгов,
lacks the
чтобы
brains to win
завоевать
your
тебя.
attention. Paulina flashed me an alluring smile.
Хорошо, что у меня
It's a
есть
good
ты.
thing. I have you then.
А может,
Can
погуляем
we go for
после
a walk after
уроков?
school?
Дедушка чувствует
Grandpa's
себя
been
лучше.
feeling better recently.
Я
I
могу
can return home a
задержаться
bit later.
вечером.
I signed my death sentence when I replied.
Конечно, давай.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can't choose anything anymore. It's like a snowball. I can't stop it. It's just
Тогда
rolling
до
down the
встречи.
hill. Then I will see you later. She leaned forward to look at me with her piercing eyes again. She then mumbled as if guessing.
Что-то из мусорского?
Something from Mussorgsky?
Нет, пожалуй.
No, probably not. She left and in a place Romka's underling started to ring me with his eyes. His thumb slid under his Adam's apple as if saying, "You are dead." I don't care. The bell rang. The rest of the class flew by and I was finally able to leave the school. Small whirlwinds rushed across the schoolyard like spinning tops. Big white flakes fell from the sky. Streetlights gleam in the semi-dark. Their shining crystallized in the cold became firm on point. A dog went in the distance, making me think of poor Zolka. Polina started the school steps. The wind played with her hair.
Я уже отвык от городского
I
шума.
have
Здесь
already
всегда так тихо.
forgotten the city bustle. The place is so tranquil.
О, а я мечтаю о
I dream
какофонии.
of that cacophony.
А Чё?
What? My companion burst out laughing.
Какофония — это случайное сочетание
A
звуков.
cacophony is a chaotic mixture of sounds.
Дедушка учит
Grandpa always
находить
taught me to
мелодию
look
во
for a
всем.
melody in everything.
Он, наверное, классный.
Your grandpa sounds cool.
Не то слово.
He truly is.
Скоро я
Includes
вас
you soon.
познакомлю.
Ты меня в гости
Are you inviting me
приглашаешь?
to come over?
А ты против?
You don't want to? And Nancy will sweep across the yard, interrupting me. Two swords mud racing from the snowfall, hands inside their pockets, and heads keep low. The way that through the walked towards us and bowed for me, bowed well for me.
А ну руки убрал от нее, живо!
Get your hands off her now.
Полин, ты как?
Your opponent?
Он тебя не
Yami?
тронул?
Мы все видели, на.
We saw it, eh?
Видели что?
So what?
Что ты ее в
You're
лес
going to
вести
lead-
собрался,
you have to
психопат?
force your psycho,
Как
just like
Катьку.
Katya.
В последний момент успели, на.
We got here in the nick of time, huh? Police officer's voice flew across the yard like a
Да
dart.
что вы
What's
мелите?
wrong with you two?
А ты не в курсе?
Haven't you heard?
Как только
As soon
этот
as this
чепушил
Aswad moved
сюда
here, people
переехал,
started to
сразу
go missing.
народ стал пропадать.
Ага,
Yeah,
я
I
вот
some
сам
advocated
видел, как он
walking
вчера
home and
Катю
directed the
провожать
process
вызвался
with my
и в
own
лес
eyes.
уволок.
Of course. I tried to
Врешь!
report.
Я эту
Nice.
Катьку
I hate
терпеть не
Katya.
мог.
Ха, вот потому ее и
And
грохнул.
that's exactly why you offered her.
Все сходится, на.
Makes sense, eh? I was taken aback by this injustice. The only positive here was the fact that Romka and Basha made for terrible actors. Their lives were C at best. C minus at best. If we are to rate them.
Повезло тебе, что мы с
You're lucky we
ментами
don't deal
не
with the
якшаемся. А то бы с радости
will.
тебя маньяка
I'll
сдали.
leave it on you muttering ass.
Ничего, ничего.
It's okay, we are about to
Ща
have
проведем
serious
с ним
trouble with him, huh?
воспитательную беседу, на. Держи его!
Grab him. Walk towards me smirking.
Значит,
you
Катя
don't
тебе
like
не
her, да?
нравилась, да? Конечно.
course,
Кто
yes.
еще мог
Cold
ее
offer,
порешить?
Ты, например.
You're cold. I look at Pauline in amazement. Romka frozen plate with his fist raised.
В
What
смысле?
do you mean?
Катя при всем
be
уважении
honest.
никого не любила.
Katya didn't particularly like anybody.
Думаешь,
Do you
Романа
think
про
she
тебя
wasn't spreading
сплетни не
rumors behind your back,
распускала?
Roma?
Что твой отец в
About your
тюрьме
dad's
сидел,
jail time,
что он
about
тебя
him hitting
бьет.
all you at the time? Romka says in red and he started flapping his lips like a fish out of water. Polina couldn't speak in a voice that rang with anger.
А ты, Бяша?
And you, Biasha,
Сам-то
where
где
you
вчера
yesterday
вечером
evening,
пропадал?
huh?
Катя говорила,
Katya
что
said
ты
you
с
had a
приветом
few
встал,
screws
как на
loose
черный
since
гараж
you encountered the
наткнулся.
Black garage. Black garage? Pietro Richito's face became deathly white in the cavity of his suit.
Так может, это
Maybe you're the
тот
second kid
психопат,
на
что
Катя, да?
Катю украл?
No, yet. Biasha let out a voice that almost turned into a squeal. Then he turned around and wobbled his way towards the gate, shaking his head. What the fuck is happening in the black garage? Wow, I thought she deal with Biasha so easily.
Что, один остался? Ромео
Well, what now?
недоделанный.
Wanna be Romeo?
Какую еще
What other
гнусность
next
выдумаешь,
will
чтобы
come
меня
up to you
удивить? М?
surprise me, hmm? Roma gulped, clearly discouraged.
цирк устроить
What's up
хотел.
with this nonsense? Do you want to
Героем
play hero?
представиться. Только вот не
You
ведут
stop
себя
act
так
like
герои.
this.
И актер ты, Рома,
And boy, you are a
липовый.
poor actor, Roma. Boy,
Да этот очкарик.
listen this voice.
Во всем
It's better
лучше
than you.
тебя.
It's better than you in every way. She said that and did the most astonishing thing ever. She grabbed my hand.
Пойдем, Антон.
Let's go. We passed the stunned Romka. I felt somewhat bad for him, but I also always felt immense joy. He didn't stop us. He just stood there and stared at the growing blizzard. When we crossed the gates, I jumped up and exclaimed,
Как ты
"That
его?
was so cool!" Polina flashed me an embarrassed smile.
Ну знаешь,
You know,
как дедушка говорит,
as
с
Grandpa always
волками
says,
жить, по волчьи выть.
you live with the wolves, you howl like one.
Он у тебя философ.
He sounds like a philosopher.
Краевед.
He's a local
Был
historian. At least he used to be.
Он уже давно на пенсии.
He's long
а в
retired and
последнее
lately
время
he is
ему
not been
серьезно
feeling
не
well.
здоровится.
Okay. I want to know what's happening in the black garage. Why is he instantly sweating, the Biasha, huh? What is happening there? I want to know. I think so hard she's Alisa. It would make sense somehow that she's Alisa, but who's kidnapping Katya? It makes sense that I think the kids in the masks are like, it's Paulina, Semyon, and the missing child, and I don't know, the Ol. They're like they have dreams. They see in colors. If they put the mask on, we just see in black and white because we don't see, we don't have the mask on it. Or if we are not high was high at this point of the game, okay. If we think about it, we are not high as a game. The masks make the world more colorful. You see the true inner self, maybe, and maybe you have dreams, and that's why they're here. Look at Biasha or the old Simeon, if this BMS guy is Simeon, and Romka. They don't have dreams. They're just bullies to feel better of their own miserable, for their own miserable life, right? It's like, yeah, come on. I don't know. It's a small village. The most people are maybe old or so. Look at the parents of Anton. They hate each other and whatever. I don't know what's happening here. But there's somewhere a serial killer who I think killed people. It's not the wolves, maybe? The animal mask kids? Maybe? But something is there out. Who's killing people? I think this is a detective game, so I have to make the detective decision to find the real serial killer. If the kids are dead. I don't know. So, okay, I would say we end this episode right now here. I wish you good night and dream well.